Today's look is going to be on this pinup look, also including this hair. So if you want to know how I got this, please keep watching. Okay, so I'm going to start off by doing my hair. This is kind of the cheating way. This isn't traditional pinup pin curls. This is kind of my quick, easy way. So here we go. So I'm just taking sections of my hair, just like this, and you want to curl them into, like, towards your face. Just do it for about 3 seconds, and then I grab what I just curled. I kind of form a little, my own little pin curl, and I just take one of these like little, I got this at Rite Aid, it's like $2 for a pack. I just pin it like that so that when it's cooling down, it's still staying in that curl form. So you're gonna get like a really pretty bouncy curl. Just grab sections. There's like no real order. And I just grab this and I just keep switching it over. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's going to all blend together once you brush it out, so they don't have to be perfectly sectioned off. Again, this is just a quick pin curl, easy tutorial. So I'm not trying to be super professional about this. And I like to hold the rod just straight down, and then I just kind of just pull it off and catch that curl. Method works really well. I've pin curled my hair before, but I don't like waiting all that time. Okay, now that that side's done, we're gonna start on the left side. So we'll just leave that there for a second. Okay, so now for the left side, just gonna do the same thing and just curl it towards my face again. All you need is one clip. You don't, I mean, I guess you could use multiple ones, but I like all the curls being equally curled, because I feel like if you were to leave all of them curled, they'd be super curly, and that's fine too.
Romance will soon be ours, and outdoor paradise for two.
That's what it should look like before you brush them out. If you find any pieces need a little bit more curling, like this I'd say could be a little bit more curlier, just grab it and just do it over again. Okay, now for the bangs. So, okay, so you're gonna want them to go the same way as the left side of your head, so again towards your face. So I just like to grab this whole chunk of my bangs and just take that, just gonna let that chill for a second. So I'm just gonna leave these like this. I'm gonna brush them out when I'm finished with all of my makeup. Okay, so now I'm gonna start my face. So since we're gonna use eyelashes, I'm just gonna start off by just curling mine just a little bit. You don't want them too curly. So I'm gonna go in with my moisturizer. It's MAC Studio Moisture Cream. I'm gonna just put that all over my face. Oh, that feels so good. I could do that forever. Okay, today I'm using my MAC Pro Longwear Foundation. This foundation's flawless, so to be a pinup, you must be flawless. Now I'm using my Becca Under Eye Corrector. I always use this stuff. So this corrector's cool because it reflects the light back to you. So it really conceals your dark circles. It has this like iridescent kind of salmon-y color, and it really helps. It's like an extra step to really conceal those dark circles. So I highly recommend it. Even by itself, just like that, it does a great job. Okay, so now I'm going in with my Tarte Rainforest of the Sea concealer. This stuff is awesome. The brush is great. It's not too full coverage. It still looks really natural. So I like that about it. When you use the Becca Under Eye Corrector with this, it creates its own formula that is just completely flawless. So I like to use the both together. So now I'm going to use my Mercier translucent setting powder. This is going to do a really nice job of setting all that concealer we just put down. Now for contouring, I'm going to go in with my Shade and Light palette, and I'm taking the color Subconscious, which is the lightest color of the palette. I'm just going to throw that into my cheekbone, chisel out my cheeks. Sometimes I go back and I mix the two just to give it a little darker effect. So because this is a pinup makeup tutorial, I'm not going to go too crazy on the contouring because back then they didn't really contour, so I'm going to keep it light. So I went ahead and did my eyebrows off camera because it's no different than how I normally do them. So now for the eyes, I'm going to prime them using this Soft Ochre Paint Pot by MAC. It's going to just neutralize that whole lid into one color, and also it's going to help have all your shadows stick together. So for today I'm using the Tartelette and Bloom palette. I'm going to start with this color right here. It's called Jet Setter. It's a great transitioning color. Since we're doing a pinup look, they really did just neutral colors. So I'm just going to do a brown in the crease and then a really light powdery white color on my lid. So I like to do this to create a nice sharp edge. You can use tape to find this easier. Just keep buffing that out and building it. Now I'm going to go in with this color right here. It's like a pinky plum color. Just going to warm up that transition color. For this look, blending is key. Just keep blending, blending, blending. So now for the lid, I'm going in with from the Tartelette palette. It's called Charmer. It's like a really pretty, like snowy white kind of color. Just gonna pop that in my, all over my lid. So I'm a huge fan of glitter and sparkle. So I'm just gonna go in. This is by Geek. I don't remember the color, but I'll link it below. This is just a really, really intense champagne color. So usually I use Fix Plus. I spray a little bit of Fix Plus on it so that it brightens it up, but I'm not going for a super crazy dramatic look. So I'm just gonna not use Fix Plus. Okay, now for the eyeliner, I'm taking the MAC Paint Pot. This is in Blacktrack. This is the old school way to do eyeliner. This is how girls did it back in the day, just using good old eyeliner brush. So I just go in and I dip my MAC 208 angled brush in the paint pot, and I like to wipe the edges off just like on the lid, just a little bit, because you don't want all this like chunky product all over it. Then you just start building your line. So after I make my wing, I just start kind of building it to the shape and length that you want it, and then I just go in from the top of that wing. I just drag it across. So when I'm doing my wing liner, I like to try to make this top line up here as straight as possible across, because when you open your eye, it gives it the illusion that it's this pretty kind of wavy line, but in all reality it's really just straight across. My cat is a freak and he likes to walk across everything while I'm filming. So here he is. This is Clovis. Little rascal. Carry on. So now that your wing is complete, we're going to work on the bottom part of our eyes before we put our lashes on. So just going back in with that transition color, Jet Setter. Just going to shade this bottom part just slightly. Okay, so now I'm taking my Sephora waterproof eyeliner. This is just in the color white, and I'm just going to pop this into my waterline. Now I'm taking my Loreal Telescopic mascara. We're just going to put a really light coat on our lashes so that we can prep it for some fake lashes. Sometimes at this step, after I do that, I'm like, can I just stop here? My lashes look good enough. But no, we gotta keep going. So I'm a freak and I do this thing where I have to touch my lashes. Oh, it's a little mustache. Okay, so for lashes, I'm using the Red Cherry eyelashes. This is the number 43. They're like $2 and they roll. I get them off of eBay. So I just grab my lashes in the center with tweezers, and then just keep kind of pressing them into place. You want to get them as close to the base of your eyelash. Oh my god. This palette smells so good. I don't know why. It smells like vanilla or something. Maybe crazy. Like that. Okay, so now that your lashes have dried and the glue's dry, you want to just kind of close your eyes and see where there's imperfections in your liner maybe. So I just go in and I take my Kat Von D liquid liner and Trooper and I just go over it one last time. If you want to clean up that contour, just go back in with your setting powder and just carve that out. It leaves a little film, so you want to eventually brush it off. I don't let this bake as long as the other parts of my face, so I just wipe that off. Okay, so now going back in with my mascara, just going to coat the bottom part of my lashes. And I like to just do a really light coat so my lashes kind of morph into my real lashes. Okay, so now for highlighting, I'm going in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Illuminator. This is in the color Starlight. It's so pretty. It's pretty much silver, so it looks really good on a lighter complexion. So I'm just loading that up. I'm using my Anastasia highlighting brush and I go in with my Fix Plus and I just spray it because it's going to make that pop. I hope this is picking up on camera. I mean, how could it not? So I like to highlight just above my eyebrow and I'd like to bring it down like in a backwards C shape like that. And I do the bridge of my nose and the Cupid's bow. For the Cupid's bow, I like to use my finger. I feel like it sticks a lot more. And the nose part too, and I just kind of buff it out with my brush. And I'm obsessed with highlighting, so I just go all out. And I pop this also too under my eyebrows, corner of my eyes. Now for blush, I'm going in with my Too Faced Love Flush blush. Look how cute this packaging is. I love it so much. So I'm just taking my MAC 128 brush. It's like a dual fiber brush. You can use it for concealer or anything you want. It's such a versatile brush. It's awesome. So just put this on the apples of my cheek. Just like that. Alright, and now I'm going to finish this part of my face off with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Just drench yourself in that. It smells and feels so good. And this locks in your makeup all day. It's amazing. Now for lips, I'm going in with my Anastasia liquid lipstick. This is in the color Bloodline. This is my go-to red. This stuff lasts so long, you literally have to scrape it off your lip. Okay, so now that this is all done, we're gonna work on this guy right here. So I like to use my fingers for pretty much everything. So I'm just gonna like kind of comb through this because this was sitting the longest, so it's like gonna be extra curly and a little harder to work with. So just take my fingers and I kind of just put it into place where I'd want it to be. And then it's at this point that I kind of just mess all this up, just like that. You can use a brush, but my hair is really, really thick, so all of that brushing is gonna do is make it poofy. So I prefer to use my fingers. And again, this isn't a perfect way to pin curl your hair, but it's efficient, it's easy, and it's fast. And you can still have a really cute hairdo in half the amount of time. So this is my go-to when I'm in a hurry and I don't have time to curl my hair for 12 hours straight. This does the job. Now for the finishing touch, hairspray. I've used this hairspray for probably 15 years. It's just Herbal Essence Maximum Hold. It smells so good and it works the best. Alright, lovelies. So this is the finished look. It was pretty easy. I'd like to think so. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Comment, like, subscribe, and thanks for always watching. Bye.